What's going on, guys? It's MOJoe, and today we are on War Recap number 7. So, I know last episode I said it was War Recap 7, but that's because of a recording failure that I thought I was going to be able to upload that I couldn't. So, now we're on War Recap 7. We're back on track. And, since the episode that I uploaded was against Skylar King, whatever. We had Oscar Chai, Mex Clan, and Fanta Calcisti. So whatever. The one that I tried to upload that the recording failed on was actually our loss. Excuse me, or excuse you. No. Also, by the way, I just woke up like an hour ago, so I look like a bum, and I'm probably gonna babble like a buffoon. So, pre-warning. But anyway, I wanted to upload the War Against Iran Black, but the recording failed. There were still some good attacks, and I wasn't really too ashamed of the loss because it was due to freaking interface glitches, so whatever. It really ticks me off. There was like one Town Hall 9 that we left 1-starred at a high percent, and we had to hit it like 3 or 4 times, but every time it was just like an interface glitch. Like a lot of them, and it was really, really stupid, but whatever. Today we're going over the war against Czech Republic. So, they only used 14 of their attacks, so it didn't do too well against our bases. We had 1 Town Hall 8, 2 Town Hall 10s, a 9.5, 3 8.5s, and then the rest were 9s, so I think that's like only 3 Town Hall 9s. They had 2 Town Hall 10s, 7 Town Hall 9s, and then a Town Hall 8. So, we 2-starred the 2 Town Hall 10s and 3-starred everything else. Patrick had a 6-star war, as well as Visceral had a 6-star war, so Alex is Visceral. Great job to those two guys. But we're going to be starting off with Callum's 2-star on number 1. Callum is, only has 2020 heroes, so he's kind of our 2-star specialist. But, for Town Hall 10, it's, 2-star specialist is kind of okay, especially when you do have the low heroes. That's just kind of his role in the clan. He 2-stars the Town Hall 10 so that me or sometimes J-Putt, which is actually a few of our guys sharing an account because it was like their high school friend's old account who's taking a break from Clash. But that's neither here nor there. Callum basically 2-stars the Town Hall 10 so that me or J-Putt, whoever's manning the account at the time, can try for 3-stars on them. So Callum's coming in. He did use the EarthQuake spell, so a little bit of talk about that. A lot of people are saying it's useless, doesn't do anything, and then a lot of people are saying, oh, it's overpowered, it's so good. It's definitely right in between. There are definitely uses for it. One, it's permanent. The walls are gone. And if you haven't noticed, ever since this past update, a lot of the troops don't like to use jump spells. They still see the wall. They'll use the jump spell, but they kind of still see the wall. And if there's another structure that's just as evenly close, or sometimes even like a tile further away, that's not behind a wall, they're going to go for that instead of taking the jump spell. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it's definitely true. I'll try to do a video all about the new dark spells, especially once we get more haste spell gameplay. Until then, I don't want to get too into it, but there are great uses for the EarthQuake spell. This was maybe a mediocre choice. It was kind of just for the style points. So great job to Callum for adding some style points into a 2-star. Because when you don't have a chance of 3-starring a max defense Town Hall 10, just go for some style points in a 2-star. So great job. Pat got a 3-star on number 3. Oh, also I forgot to mention this, but this board, it looked like this after I think 13 attacks. So we had 7 attacks just to kind of goof off, try new stuff, practice whatever. So great job to the guys here. This base was failed on once, I think, and then this base was failed on once, and this base was failed on, but it was really just a timeout. Larry eliminated all the defenses. He just, left it with a few percentage points at the end. But anyway, we're going to move on to Pat's raid on number 5. This was a great raid. So he's going to bring in 4 balloons, just take out those two archer towers, and then a couple golems, excuse me. So shattered entry, shattered GoHo here. A couple wizards right on top of those cannons, took them out quickly so the golems didn't take a lot of damage. That was crucial. Did a great job there. And then here in just a minute, you're going to see Pat, right after this poison spell, good poison spell, led the clan castle troops. Excuse me, my neck kind of had a crick in my neck. Pat triggered that spring trap. Now remember, this was a cleanup attack, so he knew that spring trap was there. He triggered that spring trap with 1 barbarian, and then just took out the archer tower with 2 hogs, and then over here he's going to do a giant and I think 2 hogs, maybe 3. Yeah, 2 hogs, and then just 2 hogs on that archer tower. So all those outside defenses are gone. All that's left is the core and the little bit of a ring. He did run into that 1 random giant bomb, which is kind of a bummer. I didn't reveal that in my attack, so that was just kind of unlucky. Excuse you again. But he still had 3 heal spells, and this base is just gone by now. Lot of hogs left. Half the defenses that are left are covered in heals. So obviously this base is toast. Great job to Pat. He even has his queen at full health with the ability left over. So, you know, literally the only thing I think that could have been better was saving 1 more cleanup whiz for that storage up there. And maybe like checking for a random giant bomb there, but no, that's stupid. So that was actually a great raid. Pat, I'm sincerely impressed by that raid. There's kind of a, not really a joke. It's kind of a joke, but in the clan, I told people that somebody said something that like nice, but was like insincere about it. I said, well, that doesn't really matter. 90% of the time I say anything nice, or say anything about your guys' raids that are nice, it's insincere. It's just a little bit of positive reinforcement. So there's kind of a running joke in the clan to where if I say nice raid, someone kind of calls me on it and they're like, do you really mean that? Because I have really high standards for raids, and so you know, it's just kind of turned into a little joke with us. So Alex is coming in here with a shattered LaLoon. Goal being to obviously get the Archer Queen, that air defense, and gets a couple of these wizard towers, which is great. And I think he wanted this air defense kind of originally, doesn't quite get it. Larry actually did get that air defense, and so Larry's 2 of his hounds didn't pop, so that kind of sucked for Larry. That's why he didn't 3-star it. He just overpowered it too much. And Alex says, well, I only have level 1 hounds and I have lower level heroes, so maybe if I do the exact same thing as Larry. Oh, that rage spell is also supposed to be a balloon. So a little bit of a fat finger there because of the interface, but luckily it didn't change the outcome this raid. But like I was saying, Alex, you know, was probably just thinking, well, Larry overpowered this base. My troops and heroes are slightly lower level. Sometimes less is more, and in this case, it was true. So, great job to Alex for executing this raid. You know, gets this last back-end archer tower with 2 loons still left in the bag. So, looking at cleanup, where's he going to place them? Perfectly 1 on each of these storages. I can't tell you, like, how, I know it seems so simple, but that's such a great move. Just like being able to see all this cleanup is moving around. 1, these storages are going to be would be the 2 last things that his troops would hit, and 2, they're high HP buildings. That's where balloons are best for cleanup, because they're going to be on that same place for a long time, and they do a lot of damage, so they don't have to move. So great job to Alex. We have 1 more raid I want to show. Luis 3-starred the only Town Hall 8, so great job to Luis. You know, basically the pressure was on. If he didn't do it, then one of our 8.5s would have to dip down, and it's just kind of boring. But I do want to show J Putt's raid, which this raid was done by Trent. It's a stoned GoHo, and as you'll see kind of later on in the raid, if he would have had probably 30 heroes and deployed his mass hogs a little bit better, and I'll point that out when we get there, this would have been a 3-star, like without a doubt. Maybe, I don't even know if he would have needed 30 heroes, just a little bit of extra oomph in his kill squad to get that Inferno Tower, because you'll see that he gets this one down and gets a pretty good chunk of the base down with the 3 golems and, you know, the rest of his kill squad. But if he would have gotten that second Inferno and then deployed his hogs like I'm going to explain here in about 30 seconds, this base would have just been toasted. So I'll do a little bit of a 2x action. One thing he could have fixed, you know, like I said, this was a great raid, but because he has lower level heroes, he really has to get all that he can out of them. This is a pretty high level base. I think everything is either maxed or only one level under maxed. So high level base, low level walls, but he's jump spelling and hogging, so it doesn't really matter. His Barbarian King could have gone in a lot earlier to do a lot more damage because he lured the clan castle and poisoned it. If you're gonna lure the clan castle, your Barbarian King only needs to be held for as long as, or until the funnel is fully created. I think Trent probably could have put his Barbarian King in, excuse you again, a little bit earlier. Same with his Queen, and then his ability was late. Alright, so right here you'll see the Archer Queen is locked onto the Expo. She's going to take that out, clearly, low health, and it's, you know, she's going to take it out. She's about 3/4 health, and then she is going to turn to that Inferno Tower and take it out. At this point in time, Trent is about to do an Asian Wall of Hogs on these 3-point defenses, the 2 Archer Towers and the cannon. What I told him after the raid was, what if he would have sent 2 hogs in right over here where this hog is, distract that wizard tower for a minute, and then send his mass hogs in from like this top torch into the air sweeper. They go to the air sweeper, wizard tower, and then kind of split to mortar and archer tower, group back up on this cannon, go to this archer tower, and then he can use his first heal, which I think he does anyway, on this air defense giant bomb, which was revealed by Callum's 2-star attack, wizard tower, X-bow, and mortar, which the mortar doesn't make a big deal, but 3 pretty high HP defenses and a giant bomb. First heal, he would have lost maybe 3 or 4 hogs in the process, but that would mean, I think he brought 29 and used 3 on the lure, I want to say, so he would have had 26 hogs. If he loses 4, but his first heal spell is here, he has 22 hogs and 2 heal spells to get through this portion of the base that's left. And, you know, a little bit higher heroes, that Inferno Tower would be gone. It's a 3-star. So anyway, he didn't do that, so the Infernos did go ahead and melt his hogs, which kind of sucks. You live and learn. This was his first Town Hall 10 attack in Wars. I think he did a couple like trophy pushing attacks on this account. But very solid effort by Trent there. Great war to the guys at Sanctioned. If you guys want to apply to join, we're crushing it. We're 45-2. You know, 40 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws, and like 3 of those losses, and I think both draws were from when it was a casual warring clan before it was reestablished. So basically we're like 40-2. But if you guys want to apply, just go to teamsanctioned.com. Link will be in the description. Apply online. Do not apply in game. I will reject you. I'm sorry. That's just how it's going to be. And I might still reject you if you apply online, but you know, it's only down to whether or not you meet requirements and if you sound like you're going to be a good contributing member to our clan. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys go ahead and apply to the clan because it's a great clan and we're kicking butt. If you guys learned anything, make sure you share this with your clan mates, especially if you're in my clan, share it with your clan mates. No, but seriously, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and peace out.